Hey everybody, welcome to Sauce in the City Comedy Kickback. This is y'all chance to get the babies out the room because this is not a show for them. We have a comic all the way from New Mexico, Miss Mama Bird.
Start learning a second language. And you don't have to learn the whole language, just learn the best parts of it and learn a couple of them. Like, this is what you can learn in German. And when you're out in the club and that one guy that walks in with the bad comb over that smells like the bad version of CK1 that he bought at Dollar Tree, you can look at him and in French tell him, say, "Vous sentez la vagine de potpourri, va-t-il laisser mon tranquille, s'il vous plaît," and walk away. And he's thinking that you've really complimented him when really you're telling him, "You smell like rotten pig vagina. Please go away. Leave me alone. Please."
Yeah, it's game time. First up is a little game I called Your Thoughts. Now, if you are following the news, if you're not hiding under a rock, you know the story about the guy that's on the screen. I dare not mention any names, but I want you to give me your thoughts as if you were him in this picture.
Well, I think that you can tell from the deadness behind his eyes that he's just ready to lie about something. So, it doesn't really matter. Whatever question's going on through his head, he's just ready to lie about it. They're like, hey, excuse me, did we bomb Iraq yesterday? Absolutely not. We did not bomb Iraq yesterday. We certainly would never do that. We are not a warlike people. Next question. Hey, have we fixed the water in Flint, Michigan? Absolutely. We have fixed the water in Flint, Michigan. It's wonderful water, 100% pure H2O. There's certainly no lead in it, but I wouldn't drink it myself.
Your thoughts, DJ?
It looked like that moment of Menace to Society where that cop was sitting across from you, like, you done fucked up, don't you?
Now you see now, you done fucked up, that, don't
you? Looked like his stomach is hella above. He like, oh shit, man. No. How the fuck I get caught in this shit? This is some bullshit. Don't really ask me no question. He looked like, did I leave my fucking pizza in the oven? I gotta get the fuck back out of it. That's how he looked to me. That's how he looked to me.
Albee, your thoughts?
Well, I don't got a whole lot for this guy, but he does look like that moment when you cut a silent one and you're wondering, does anybody smell that shit? Like, he got that face. He got that look on his face. He looked like a manager at Walmart who got pissed off that they had to open on Black Friday. I don't know. This guy just looks weird to me. He looks like an old senator who just never made it. I got nothing for. Yeah, I got nothing for this guy, man. This guy just needs to unloosen his tie and just take that waist trainer off and just let it loose. Just let it loose.
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, nobody is noticing that this guy looks like John Goodman, like a more polished version of John Goodman. So I see him sitting there and he's thinking that maybe his Depends diaper isn't working at that moment. He was like, I think I'm wet.
And now we're about to kick back. So another
right quick. I got one friend I wanted to give a shout out to. He's one of my own in the Bay Area, but he's just hitting Las Vegas. His name is Juan E, the comedian. He's out in Vegas and he's gonna be hitting like different little spots. So Juan E, the comedian, will be out in Vegas. So look for him. All right.
Well, okay, you can't just be busted in my show. That is the last time. Make that the last time, because see, the shout out is on the end of the show. You done cut
my bad.
Yeah, right. Let me do this. I'm the producer. You the talent.
I'm sorry.
I can just see somebody running up to your show going, wait a minute. And you like, what? I'm going to put the Sandman on you. I'm going to get Albee to start snatching y'all mics.
I thought I was going to be zapped off, so I didn't know it was going. Okay, my bad.
No, you got the whole show to go. Now we going to kick back.
Yeah, she went Judge Tolo on you, bro.
Right.
Hey, I'm talking.
Okay, my apologies.
Be quiet. I have a question.
I'm sorry.
Now we're going to get to who has the funniest stage show. We have about an hour to go, and we want to make sure that we get all the fun in. So between Mike Epps, I believe that is, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and Cat Williams. Albee, who has the funniest stage show?
All right, when it comes to funny, I lost a lot of faith in Dave Chappelle because of his last special. He just didn't bring it the way I thought he would. Mike Epps, he low budget film funny to me. I wouldn't really go crazy for him. Now, as far as performance goes, Kevin, he's the showboat. You know what I mean? In my opinion, he's not really that funny, but he does funny stuff, which makes him hilarious. So I'm gonna have to go with Cat. I think Cat's jokes hit hard, they hit home. I can relate to him, and he can keep it going. He's just underappreciated because he can't act right.
Okay. DJ, who has the funniest stage show?
I'm out. Albee was going with the same person I was going. I was going with Cat. You know what I mean? I like and respect everybody on up here, but Cat is like the most animated. He the most just, you know what I mean? Maybe because his brain is, going through what it's going through. Maybe it's a whole bunch of people in there talking, but they pop out on this show. So I'm gonna have to go with Cat.
I thought that Dave Chappelle's last set with Sticks and Stones was just, he kept it real. And he said a lot of true things and people didn't like it. And he said, a lot of the stuff that he said was jokes and some of it was just, some of it was stuff that needed to be said. And there's a lot of comedians that are getting tired of being beat up on and they're saying how they feel. That's what we do. We talk about, what's going on in current events and what's happening in the world and people don't like it. So, I mean, for me, I think that Dave has the best stage show. But if you want to talk about as for entertainment wise and showmanship, yeah, Kevin has it.
I've actually had the privilege of seeing Cat Williams in concert back in 2015. And I laughed so hard I hurt the next day. He brings a phenomenal show. The showmanship is outstanding. And he can hate on, other comedians. I'm not saying that that's cool. But we're talking about a showmanship, and when we talk about that, it's Cat all the way.
So in the scheme of things, if you had to deal with a political comic or open for a political comic, which one would it be? Would you want it to be Chappelle, or would you want it to be Chris Rock? Because I like the silly humor, but I like the serious political humor.
Yeah. Look, you can put me with anybody. I've been doing this for a couple years now here in New York. And you from New York, there's all kinds of styles of comedy out here. And, I've gone up with some of the best. So I kind of adapt to my situation. I don't let the first man or the next man change my style or me or what I got to say. If he comes out and he's on some Dave Chappelle shit and he's all like, political jokes and stuff like that, there's two things I stay away from. And that's politics and sex. I do that for a reason, and it works for me. You said Dave Chappelle or you said Chris Rock, right? Now, yeah. I love me some Chris Rock, but I'm not going to turn down the chance to perform with Dave Chappelle. I'm going to tell Chris, hey, can we meet up on Friday? Because me and Chappelle got something on Wednesday. I'm going to try to do both, but if I had to choose between two, yeah, I would go with the legend. I would go with the legend just to have that, that sense of I'm gonna learn something right now.
Right on. Now that you're gonna learn something, let's go to battle. This is our very favorite part of the show, the 60-second spit. So are y'all ready? The rules of engagement are you get 60 seconds to battle it out with your funniest material on the chosen topic. 60 seconds. And the topic is name some things to quit. Emmanuel, 60 seconds. Go.
Y'all need to quit with that whole I don't want to be that person, but that is a telltale sign that you about to be an asshole. That shit makes me sick. Well, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that girl. But no, just say, yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm this is about to happen. Don't do that. No, that is fucking maddening to me. They all the same thing as I don't want to sound racist, but that's how you know some shit is about to go down. So y'all need to quit that whole I don't want to be XYZ. Was that a minute? I think that was a minute.
Nope.
That's a minute.
That was a minute? Okay. Bobby, 60 seconds. Spit.
Man, things to quit right now. Let's see. Wow, quit being unhealthy. I don't know. That's really hard because I really like bacon, so that's gonna just not be a thing I can do. Quit being a resident of Mississippi, because every time I talk, it seems like it comes out, and I can't do anything about it. I can't get the state to go back and succeed from the union. I'm still trying. Other things to quit. Quit speeding. I love to drive fast. That's something that Atlanta did. The other thing I like to quit is not being able to understand the New Yorkers who sound like guys from England.
Okay.
Y'all throwing shade then.
And go. 60 seconds. Name things to quit right now.
Apparently, one of the things I need to quit is comedy. Apparently, my English accent get me in trouble. I need to quit smoking cigarettes because it's too fucking cold outside. If y'all living up north, y'all know what I'm talking about. It is brick. I mean, they're fucking. I don't know. I need to quit thinking too long while I'm doing these competitions because I'm not being funny. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just too much shit going on. I need to quit going to these fucking broke ass fucking doctors that want to give me fucking ibuprofen for a fucking toothache and shit when they got to pull my fucking tooth out because I ain't got no insurance because I'm a broke ass comedian. So, what else? I don't know. I'm making this about me. I need to quit talking about me. How much time I got left? This is an open mic.
Danny, a DJ, give me 60 seconds on things you need to quit right now.
I don't know about things I need to quit. I know things that I see that need to quit probably is that this could be us shit. This could be it can't be you. If you ain't linked up with the right motherfucker, no, it can't be you. You're like, this could be us, but you like girls in yoga pants. Well, now he just don't like motherfuckers that look like their pants is yogurt pants. You know what I mean? Shit, this could be us, but you want to be. This could be us, but man, hey, how about in relationship goals? Quit with that shit. Relationship goals. Hey, I want this man to be my man. Hell. I done been locked up before. You want to make sure that man is the man he say he is, and he ain't somebody else man is that. Yeah, try that relationship goal. Try that. So quit that shit. That's just quit. Cut it out.
Okay, Albee, 60 seconds, spit.
Oh, well, first thing y'all need to do, speaking of yoga pants, if you ain't seen your stomach, if you ain't seen your feet in 2 years, don't wear yoga pants. Don't wear stretch pants. Stay away from spandex. Another thing you need to quit. Stop smoking bad weed, y'all. I feel so sorry. Smoke to get high. Don't smoke to die. That's all I'm saying. And speaking of smoking, I know my man said he need to quit smoking cigarettes. Oh, yeah, that shit is bad for you. You need to quit that, all right? Because more for me, you know what I'm saying? Things you need to quit. People need to quit going on Facebook and being inspirational, knowing damn well in your real life you depressed, sad, and just need some love, man. Just go out in the real world and hug somebody, hug somebody, y'all. Another thing you need to quit. People need to quit claiming titles, okay? You ever met somebody on Facebook or dating app and you chatting with them for a minute, you meet up with them once, you take them to lunch, and then you end up talking to somebody they know on the same site, and they're like, that's my man. They start claiming you, and I just like, slow down, baby, slow down. I bought you some chicken, okay? I didn't buy you a ring. So, ladies, I'm gonna need y'all to slow down and ask better questions, all right?
Quit wearing Daisy Dukes if you weigh 300 pounds and you're 5 feet tall. Quit trying to go get a pedicure if you got major toenail fungus and your toenails are ½ inch thick and yellow and crusty because they're yuck, and don't wear flip-flops. Give those up too. Things to give up. Give up trying dating sites if you got hairy armpits and hairy feet and got 6 baby daddies and 7 babies. Go figure that one out. And because you don't need no more. Time to quit. I don't know, just time to quit all that crap. It's time to get a life. Time to quit stalking men on Facebook. Time to quit jacking with good men. And quit hurting them, because then, you leave us good women, with bad men.
Well, I want to first give a shout out to Comedy Kickback for giving me the opportunity to be on this. Like it was said before, this opportunity is just great for networking and just being able to shoot the shit. I love the round table type stuff, talking with comedians, whether we agree or don't agree.
Find me on Twitter at Emmanuel_T. And I will most definitely be back. I had a blast, and next time I will have a better connection, so I won't be in and out like I've been in this chat. Thank you for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
William Lynn Loden, another fellow Mississippian. That was a blast. It sounds like he's still in Mississippi. Get out of there while you still got time.
Comedy is like a relationship. You want to take it slow and realize that, the climb to the top is always going to be better than looking down from the top of the mountain. So enjoy the ride, y'all.
I'm very proud of you as a person and like everything, your intentions, everything that you're doing, like with this and everything. And the more we build and all these comedians and people, like I'm proud of everybody, and everybody is like just so cool. I ain't met nobody on here with like fucked up attitude or nothing. Everybody cool, but I'm so proud of you.
I like seeing stuff like this. I love seeing other women of color, bringing their dreams to life. And it doesn't matter how old you are or what your dream is. If you're doing it and you're making it happen, man, anything I can do to help support, I'll do it.
In this aspect, someone who's been doing comedy for 2 weeks can get on and perform in front of thousands of people. And in the real world, in the business world, it's going to be a couple years before you get to do that. Now, me as a comic, I've learned from experience. There's not really a book you can read. It's not something you can Google. Either you got it or you don't. And, you work on it as the years go by. So just, like I said, enjoy the ride, fellas. And thanks for coming. I appreciate everybody who comes on to the show. And I definitely learn something every time.
This is the round table. You can't put your point of view in, and you can't, get in unless you pull up to the table. And with that being said, this is our second episode of Sauce in the City, a virtual comedy kickback. And we want to let you guys know that we really appreciate you tuning into the show. Deuce out, people. We'll see you next week.